welcome to another episode. This episode, well, maybe this episode, maybe the one after, I'll be concentrating on painting the inside of the car. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do because I have said it before, but whether people understand what I'm saying or not, we shall see. So obviously you saw that in last episode, engine bay is done. Now I've unmasked it. So I've unmasked it and sheeted up. The sheeting's a bit. I need to sort the sheeting out. So I'm going to be painting inside the car. Let's take that off. So I'm in at the back now, and I'm going to be painting all inside here. So I'm in at the back now, and I'm going to be painting all inside here. Now I haven't fully worked out what I'm going to do. I haven't fully worked it out and thought about it. Now obviously those upper quarter panels, so this one here, they're going to be shiny. Bins, they're going to be shiny. Same with that side. Now I've been thinking about it, so that's going to be shiny because you can see that. But all that front bit, all the floor, you can't see any of it. Up there you can see. Up there you can see. You can't see any of that. So these bits here, this floor, I'm thinking of raptoring it and then clearing it. So I'm thinking that I raptor all that bulkhead all the way along, and I'm not 100% about the seat because it's got plenty of padding. Sorry, plenty of sound deadening, and obviously I did inside there, so you sort of see inside there now. So I'm not 100%, and I think I'm cutting this wiring loom out because this wiring loom's no good. And obviously I've got to take that off as well. So I've got this week to think about it, and I'm going to make a decision on what I'm going to do. I've got to redo the back of the bonnet because it's a bit that you can see through it a little bit. So I'm going to be redoing the bonnet, the back of the bonnet, and inside here. I'm definitely doing the floor. As for the back seat, I'm not sure, because I were also thinking about doing the inner quarter panels where the card covers it up. So I just have to think about it. So you'll see me next weekend doing something. I've got to mask all this engine bay up, underneath and up above it, because I don't want overspray all over it. And I might also put that back in for the first thing to put back in, the VIN plate. So we'll see what we're doing next. Right, I'll just give you a quick snippet of what I've been up to, and then I'm going to put you on some time lapse, and you can time lapse me watching masking up or something like that. So I've been masking up like that. So I've masked up that. I've masked up that. The lighting in here is terrible, so don't expect to see much. Hopefully I've got some lights in some good spots. So what I'm going to do, obviously I'm not rapturing any of those bins, I'm not rapturing the cross member like I said. Let's get down here. Hopefully the light won't be too blinding. I don't want rapture on the two what do you call them, dash rails. So I'm going to rapture everything that you can see. Whether I rapture up here or not's another thing. It all depends on how much rapture I've got. So I've masked it all out. I've masked out the rail. I've just got to do that rail and I'm finishing off here. It's not amazingly neat because it's a bit hard work getting in here and doing masking up in here. So it's as good as it's going to get, as scruffy as it's going to get. So let me put you on a bit of time lapse. Right, it's that moment. So I'm going to paint inside the car now. I've got as much light in there as possible. It might prove to be very difficult to film it, but I'm going to film it anyway. So if we're looking, we've got as much light as we possibly can. You see the big dark patch across there. But we'll do our best. And I'm going to just base up as much as I can. I've grey scotched all the rest of it, degreased it, tacked it, it's good to go. So we're going to go for it. I just thought I'd show you what gun I'm using. So I have a lot of guns and I've not brought the guns on that I'm using throughout the day because if anything happens to them, they cost a lot of money, these. So this is what I'm going to use. So this is a 2015 DeVille Bis Pro Light, and it's a limited edition Spraylian. So it's got the alien on it, if you get my drift. So it's got a 1.3. Yeah, 1.3. I don't use these anymore, so it's been a bit since I've used it. And it's got the TE10 air cap, and I know they do a TE20 now, but like I said, I don't use these anymore. But that's one of my favourite guns, is that. So I'm going to get myself ready now. I've got my base coat mixed up, and I'm going to start putting some base coat on this. I'll just get myself ready. Right, as you can tell by the filming, I had to stop it because there were no way you were seeing anything. it was just pointless. So I painted up the air post, so I had a nice clear coat. So everything looks okay apart from the cross member. So the cross member is absolutely riddled in dirt inclusions, which is okay. You know, I've got the bins there. It's a bit dark. That's about as much light as I can get. So it's all clear coated. It looks alright. Just a shame about that. But I can flat it down. You know, there's going to be seats covering it and everything. I'm a bit disappointed with it, but after the amount of overspray that happened, it were unbelievable. So I won't be doing it again. I'll just flat it and polish it. I got it all cleared in the back. It looks okay. It's really dark. The lighting's really bad in here. I can't seem to get a nice angle at it. So at least that's done anyway. I'll just get the torch in there. That's alright. It looks good. That's the job, it's done. And most of the interior can be refit now. I won't be refitting it, but right, so I'm going to bring this to an end now. So thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one when I start repairing these joints. So I've got the joints to repair, and then I'm going to be blocking it down, block all the epoxy down, and get some high build on it. And remember, I'll be high building it black this time. So thanks for watching, and see you later.